2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Fultz looking around. And stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. Here's Sexton. There's the pass to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Sexton. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. The 3. Cleveland gets it back. They shoot again. And finally they hit one.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Outside Fournier. The feed now to Vucevic.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of this. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And stolen by Fournier. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. Fires the 3. The shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And Orlando has possession. Following the score by Cleveland. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Gordon. And stolen by Love. To the inside. And that one's good. Osman.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Now, here's Sexton. After the miss from Vucevic. Love the pass to Osman. Garland kicks to Sexton. Love outside. Out to the right wing. Back to Sexton. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. On the high post. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Fultz. And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 6. Augustine passes to Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's Gordon missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Windler with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. Now here's Ross. Defense right on him. Good on the shot.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
And Nance kicks to Garland. Here's Windler. Makes it off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Ross with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Garland the pass to Windler. Isaac with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Out to the right wing. Nance outside. Right wing. Pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
And that one misses for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. The Magic trail by 7. Now Carter Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Magic have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Carter Williams hits them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Porter. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time.
And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 3.
Well, to have a long career in the league, I think Garland's going to have to be more of an assist maker.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing. That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Out to Nance. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Thompson. Basket counts.
It's not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
Ross passes to Isaac. The Cavaliers pull it in. Pass to Garland. The kick out to Porter. Thompson left side. Pass to Windler. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Ross. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Orlando, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
and last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
So for the Magic, Gordon's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Evan Fournier comes in for James Ennis. And it's Fultz in for Carter Williams.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Porter. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Terrence Ross.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Fultz. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Porter. Outside, Sexton. Here's Osman. Love outside. The pass to Drummond. Back to Love. Here's Osman. Tries yet again. And Vucevic pulls it down. 1:44 left here in the second. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And here they come. Here's Fultz, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fultz has got 6 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Love. Outside, Sexton. Fultz against Porter. He feeds it to Drummond. Shoots over Vucevic. It's stolen by Fultz. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Shot from the low block. And it's Porter heading it to go. Porter's got 8. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Love. Here's Porter. Pass to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. There's the 3. Fournier pulls it down. And another fast break for Orlando. The Magic running. Here's Gordon. No good with the layup.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And a close game so. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. Cleveland came ready to play. An exceptional game plan helped them open with... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. 3rd quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Magic trail by 5. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. Free throw good. Garland. He hits both from the stripe. The Magic shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Here's the 3. But they recover it. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got 6 points.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. And it's sent back by Drummond. They recover it. Fournier, the offensive rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. He kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And Sexton over to help. Back to Fournier. To the wing right side. Fultz finds Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Fournier.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Here's Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And the first one drops. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Carter-Williams, the pass to Isaac. He dishes it to Bamba. And stolen by Drummond. One-on-one here. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Drummond. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 1:58 left here in the third quarter. Porter with the steal. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Ross for 3. That shot no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And Ennis slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
No good from Ross. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. Porter passes to Thompson. Here's Windler. To the paint. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Isaac. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Ross, guarded close. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. Isaac with the steal. And the jam by Ross.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Porter finds Thompson. Over to the wing. Nance passes to Windler. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the Cavaliers now. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the point guard. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Feeds to Vucevic, kicks to Ross. Jacks up a three. They get it back, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Sexton's shot is good.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And here's Fournier. There's the dish to Fultz. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
Outside, Sexton. Passes it to Windler. Back to Sexton. Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Fultz with the ball. And the layup falls. Fultz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The pass to Ross. Back to Fultz. Pass to Fournier. He kicks it to Gordon. 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Sexton's shot is good.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. The Magic again can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 13 up the floor. And that one's good. Osman
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Fultz dishes to Fournier. Orlando moving the ball around. Gordon, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Garland the pass to Love. Dishes to Drummond. That's in there. Love with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Yeah, good luck trying to slow Fultz down. I mean, even when you knock him around while he's driving, he stays with it.
Kicks it out to Love. Now Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Andre Drummond.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Fultz. Count it.
You know, you gotta love the muscle that Fultz possesses, taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Now, here's Garland. Outside, Sexton. From deep. He can't hit that time. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to
It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by the look in the...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Fournier. Over Holiday. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
Holiday dishes to Favors. Fultz against Ball. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Fournier in the corner. Back to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Holiday kicks the ball. And there's the pass to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Boy, what incredible penetration from your power forward. Love to watch Derek Favors attack when he sees that open lane.
Fultz looking around. Pass to Vucevic. And here is Isaac. He's covered by Ingram. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Orlando needs to get off a shot. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Here's Fultz. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Back to Fultz. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Pelicans pull it in. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday is running. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, you think about Evan Fournier making himself more and more of a factor on the defensive end of the floor as his career has progressed. Really good job anticipating that steal.
Now, here's Ball. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself. Shoots over Ingram. Count that one from Isaac.
Boy, at his size, does Jonathan Isaac move so well? The long strides in transition. Wow.
To the wing on the left. That's tipped. It's stolen by Fultz. For the finish. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Hart. Gordon kicks to Ennis. Back to Gordon. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Hart. It gets rebounded by Ennis.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Ross. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Magic leading by 4. Pass to Ross. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Orlando gets it back. Outside for Carter Williams. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And the Pelicans with the possession. Here's Redick. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. Passes to Ennis. Ross on the wing. It's deflected. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Okafor. And it's all evened up. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded close to the middle. Here's Bamba. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Then for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Aaron Gordon. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. Ball banked in off the glass. Ball's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Carter Williams, the pass to Fournier. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Williamson. And the layup is good.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And a change for the Magic. Fultz, he's checked in for Bamba. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Outside Fournier. He kicks it to Carter Williams. This is to Fultz. For three, Fournier. Second shot opportunity. Now the pass to Fultz. Lets it go from deep. Fournier's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Fournier gets a wide-open look. Offline with his three.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Now here's Carter Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And stolen by Williamson. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Isaac with the ball. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Ingram outside. Pass to Holiday. And Hayes throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Passes it to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Augustine looking around. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
A skilled offensive rebounder who doesn't mind a putback on occasion. Vucevic with the easy one.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good. Jackson hits both of them. Now Gordon. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, after the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are leading by 4. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Ball. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Williamson against Gordon. And it's Williamson missing. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Isaac. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Isaac's got 6.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive. Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017, 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. but this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Right side, Ball. Lobs it up for Favors, and that's going to be a travel.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
Fournier for 3. The shot will not fall. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Holiday. Fournier pulls it down. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Hart, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bamba's checked in. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. New Orleans shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Favors. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
The Pelicans have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach the star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
And the Pelicans making a change here. LA's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Isaac. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Ross passes to Ennis. Back to Ross. Kicks to Ennis. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Jackson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Redick comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Holiday in for Jackson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Vucevic is checked in. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic trail by 5. Ross in the corner. Beyond the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Holiday with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For New Orleans, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And in college, Redick was an all-time leading scorer. Years later, he's still a top producer. Great shooting ability is really something you can bank on.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Fournier's checked in for Ennis.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Williamson, the pass to Hayes. Augustine with the steal. Here's Gordon. Lays it up off the glass. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, just so good at navigating his way into that painted area. Incredible confidence from Aaron Gordon.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Ball's checked in for the Pelicans, and he makes both free throws.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
And Augustine kicks to Ross. Fournier for 3. Pelicans pull it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Hart, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Josh Hart. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Magic with the ball. 7-point differential. Outside Fournier. Good if it goes. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the fourth, and that shot allows them to do just that.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at point guard. Outside, Ball. There's the dish to Hayes. And he gets the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Here's Fultz.
Checking in.
He kicks to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Down low. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Great D that time from Favors. New Orleans leading by 3. Inside, Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
And the pass to Vucevic. Fournier for 3. Drills it from outside. Fournier's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Magic.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside, Ball. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
At 6'10", Derek Favors will always be a threat to jam it home. Exposes the defense there.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Evan is trying to keep them focused.
Thank you, David. Ingram right side. Six on the shot clock. He feeds it to Williamson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Orlando's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And here's Fultz. Back to Fournier. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. New Orleans in the lead. On up the court. It's Ball. That time on the assist by Williamson.
And he is proving to be a gamer. You got to expect Ball to look to score in these critical stretches of the game.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Ingram. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Gordon. Good D by Williamson. Pelicans leading by 3. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
1:30 left to play in the final quarter. The Magic again can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
That one doesn't drop. Here's Favors. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
It's Ingram on the wing. There, but and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Yes!
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Pass to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Back to Vucevic. And stolen by Favors. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Derek Favors undoubtedly has turned himself into a dependable power forward. Someone capable of averaging a double-double in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 8. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Awundu kicks to Augustine. To the right side. Lets it go with a 3. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Lob pass to Gordon. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. No good. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris... A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Now here's Brooks. Morant passes to Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. And finished off by Fultz.
And Fultz is a threat in the screen and roll. If you give him any space to shoot off that screen, he's going to rise and fire.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Outside Fournier. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Isaac outside. Clock at 6. Low block shot. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant with it. Now the feed to Jackson. Back to Morant. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Morant outside. And the 3 off target.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
That one good for 2.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Now the dish to Brooks. Back to Morant. Jackson finds Brooks. That 3 off the mark. Orlando trailing here. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Nice awareness there, finding the open man down the court on the break.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Fournier. Back to Fultz. The pass to Fournier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Then for the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now, here's Clark. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Ennis, he's checked in for Orlando.
James Ennis.
There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Milton passes to Clark. And Bamba pulls it down.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Ross, that's good.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. To the paint, it's tipped. Here's Clark. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
With 4 seconds on the clock, Bamba. Great positioning on the putback.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by Gordon.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Jones, the pass to Gutteridge. Back to Jones. To the inside. Clark, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And so Clark nails both of them. Now here's Carter Williams. Passes it to Ross. Knocked away. Shot clock at 6. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Memphis trailing here. Here's Gutteridge. To the paint. Gordon kicks to Ennis. On the wing, Gordon, defended by Anderson. Ennis passes to Bamba. He feeds it to Gordon. Tries again. He lays it in. Gordon's got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Jones dishes to Anderson. Charity stripe shot, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Carter Williams against Jones. Inside. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Here's Carter Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ennis. And it's Fulton for Terrence Ross. Morant right side. He dishes it to Jackson. Isaac with some nice D.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Vucevic finds Fournier. The Magic again can't hit. Grizzlies have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. DJ Augustine's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. 1:52 left in the first half of the game. Morant outside. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
It's Morant with the drive. Count that one. Morant's got 6.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
And here's Augustine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he banks in the layup. Augustine's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Magic. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Valanciunas. For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011. Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Oh, Vucevic in position. 19 seconds left now here in the second. Morant with a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Now Valanciunas. Just 3 on the clock. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
It's a tie game in Memphis. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And for Memphis, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Fultz against Morant. It's stolen by Vucevic. Right side, Gordon. Fournier in the corner. Isaac outside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Morant kicks to Winslow, and Memphis turns it over. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense. And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
The Magic shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Carter Williams against Jones. Carter Williams can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Ross against Jones. And the officials call a traveling violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Bamba is checked in for the Magic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. And Carter Williams slams it in.
That's a heady play from MCW. High basketball IQ, makes good decisions in the pick and roll.
It's Jones on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Betteridge, the pass to Valanciunas. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Carter Williams running. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis.
Kyle Anderson.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. A two-point game. Jones with it. Bamba picks him up. Anderson against Carter Williams. Anderson right side. And the layup's good off the glass. Anderson's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
To the left side wing. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter, so they take the lead. Anderson's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
I like the mid-range area for Anderson because of his size and because he makes good decisions with the ball in his hands.
No good from Ross.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Bamba. Down low. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
To the middle, here's Anderson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the 3rd. For 3, Ross. The Grizzlies pull it in. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Substitution.
36 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Morant dishes to Anderson. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Morant with it. 10 points for him. Dishes it to Anderson. Back to Morant. Now here's Winslow. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac and Vucevic down low. DJ Augustine out there with Fultz, and it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. Brooks against Fultz.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings.
Morant passes to Jackson. And that one falls for Jackson.
2 shots.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Fultz. Augustine from outside. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant surveying the D. Winslow against Fultz. Valanciunas.
He goes hard to the cup. Valanciunas, one of the best roll men in the game.
Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance, and he lays that one in. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead.
I like Dillon's awareness in transition. He just understands where to go and what to do.
And Winslow comes to help. Here's the pass to Isaac. Vucevic down low. Guarded by Valanciunas. Misses in close. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points to the paint. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Gordon with no one around. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Morant against Fultz. Valanciunas in the high post. 4 on the clock. Back to Morant. Shoots from the line. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fultz looking around and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Fournier goes in. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Morant right side. No good from 11 feet. The Magic trail by 10. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Magic moving the ball around. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Brooks with it. Defended now by Fournier. Out to the right wing. Back to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. On deep. No good on the shot. The Magic go the other way with it. Over to the left wing. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Back to Vucevic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Morant.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
So he gets them both. There's 38 seconds left in the game. And here is Allen. He kicks it to Jones. Back to Allen. Anderson outside. Now the pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Birch. It's stolen by Allen. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they...
Hi, everyone. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
And here's Fultz. On the wing, Gordon. Fournier against Love. Clock at 4. Shot from 16. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Garland. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Love.
Well, Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has got his second basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Drummond. Now Garland. Second chance shot. And it's Drummond missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's Gordon penetrating. 2 points. That one goes.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fournier. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Isaac. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bobbed up there for Love. Stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Isaac with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond.
You can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
Now, here's Sexton.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. 6-point game. He dishes it to Vucevic. Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. Fournier finds Fultz. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Garland the pass to Love. Now here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Orlando leading by 6. The pass to Isaac. Up again. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Garland kicks to Love. Good on the triple.
It helps to have a big man who can shoot it. Kevin Love can certainly do that, letting that one fly.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, Love gets it going. He is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded to the left wing. Love the pass to Osman. Love kicks to Osman. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Love can't hit. Magic leading by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Gordon. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Here is Love. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Porter passes to Windler. Back to Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Augustine looking around. Stolen by Thompson. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Over Ennis. Hits the front of the rim and out. Magic leading by 11. Bamba inside. It's up against Thompson. Gordon kicks to Ennis. Pass to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Nance down low. Defended by Gordon. Thompson dishes to Nance. Outside Porter. Out left to the wing. Back to Nance. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. This is his first free throw of the game.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. And Porter drops them both. Magic leading by 11. Now here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Thompson throws it down.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Augustine with it. Down low. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes, You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now here is Augustine. Here's Ross. Here's Bamba. Pass to Augustine. Inside, a second chance effort, and Bamba with the lay-in. Bamba's got his second bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Porter. Out to the wing. Bamba against Thompson. Over Bamba. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Cavaliers trail by 17. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Trying to get open is Thompson. Garland with the bucket.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Magic have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. Back to Carter Williams. Orlando moving the ball around. And here's Augustine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he makes that one. And the Magic lead by 17.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Porter kicks to Garland. On the wing, Porter. Passes it to Garland. 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Augustine dishes to Ennis. Back to Augustine. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The free throw drops for Gordon.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And so it's Orlando feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 14 points, 2 steals. And that's a wrap.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. The pass to Fournier. Just 4 to shoot. Isaac finds Gordon over Love. And it's Gordon missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Garland, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Vucevic. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Garland.
Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
Now here's Fournier. He kicks it to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Now Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
You talk about things at halftime and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Here's Fultz. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Garland.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Now here's Sexton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Up top, Fultz. He has 7. It's good. Fultz has got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Here is Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Out left to the wing. Drummond finds Sexton. With the putback. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Fultz looking around. Back to Vucevic.
And, you know, in a 7-footer that can play the entire court, Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
For Orlando, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. For the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Evan Fournier. That's good from Porter on the assist by Thompson.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
And it's Carter-Williams with the ball for Orlando.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately and has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The shot by Sexton, no good. Orlando leading by 22. Bamba kicks to Carter Williams. Pass to Fultz. Now here's Vucevic. Now Carter Williams. Here's Fultz. 9 points in the game so far, and that one drops for him. Fultz has got 11 points in the quarter.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Windler, the pass to Porter. And here's Sexton. On the wing, Porter. It's deflected.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Orlando Magic ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with DJ Augustin. And it's Vucevic, then it's Ennis, and it's Birch in at the power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Good on the bucket. Dellavedova's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs.
Well, for a guy who really struggles inside the three-point line, Dellavedova with a nice move there.
2 free throws coming up, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Exum, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Exum's got his first points in this one. Augustin with it, now defended by Exum. Now here is Augustin. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Up top, Dellavedova, headed by Augustin. Dellavedova with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Dellavedova is a 2-speed player, first and second gear, but smart enough to read the situation there and end up drawing the foul.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Kem Birch. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Carter Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustin. Now, here's Isaac. Vucevic finds Fultz. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Fournier. Offensive rebound. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. Out to the right wing. Love outside. Three-pointer. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. From past the arc. Cleveland the rebound. And Drummond is right there.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
And here's Fultz. Kicks it to Vucevic. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Then for the Cavaliers, Zizic has checked in for Drummond. Jordan Bell comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Dante Exum in for Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Augustine passes to Birch. Back to Augustine. Orlando gets it back. Passes to Awandu. Now here is Augustine. Defended by Dellavedova. Goes up again. Bamba passes to Augustine. Back to Bamba. Dishes it to Augustine. The Magic again can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Aaron Gordon.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And so here's Cleveland following the bucket by Orlando. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Osman. The layup off target. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular side, and the starting lineup for the Pelicans: Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots, and it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Now here's Gordon, dishes it to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this from Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Ingram. Feeds it to Favors. That shot is off. And Orlando the other way now. And here's the fast break. Oh, Vucevic in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
There's a chemistry that Vucevic has with his guys. The alley and the oop.
It's Ingram on the wing. He dishes it to Williamson. And it's Ball in the corner. Rebounded by Vucevic. And it's Orlando's ball. It's Fournier on the wing. And stolen by Favors. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And that one's good. Williamson.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Fultz looking around. And Ball comes to help. Here's Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic finds Fultz. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Gordon with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Gordon against Holiday. And the pass to Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Ingram outside. And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game. DJ Augustine's checked in for Fultz. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier. Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Kept alive. Vucevic tries again. And he sinks the layup.
Well, this guy is a very definition of undersized but tough-minded. Through the contact, DJ goes.
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
1:12 left here in the first quarter. Ross against Redick. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ross kicks to Augustine. Now here's Ennis. He's covered closely. Inside. Count it.
Well, the decision-making getting better with more repetition. Mo Bamba starting to feel out the defense.
Here's Hart. Vucevic defending. Hart, no good. Orlando leading by 4. Bamba passes to Ennis. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hart. The feed to Okafor. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Unloads from 13. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 4. 2K Sport. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Bamba is out there with Vucevic. And it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ennis. And it's Ross in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. He's perfect from the line this time. And Orlando has possession. Ross with it. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Pass to Hart. Right side Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for Mohamed Bamba. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ennis. And it's Fulton for Ross. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Now here's Ingram. Back to Jackson. Williamson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Great positioning on the putback. And it's all knotted up.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Fultz against Jackson. Gordon inside. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the paint. Here's Carter-Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Jackson. Now here's Fournier. And the rejection by Favors. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Here's Ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Fournier. Over to the left wing. Now Carter-Williams. Gordon. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Here's Williamson. That one's not going to go. Isaac with some nice D. Carter-Williams, the pass to Fournier. Outside for Carter-Williams. And here is Isaac, covered by Williamson. Here's Gordon. And the basket by Isaac.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pelicans trail by 3. A minute 50 left in the first half. Ingram passes the ball. The dish to Favors. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Evan Fournier. Terrence Ross comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Favors can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Ross kicks to Gordon. 1:12 left in the first half. Passes it to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Inside. Gordon dishes to Vucevic. A shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Augustine looking around. 41 seconds left to play here in the half. And there's the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
Holiday finds Redick. Here's Hart. He's covered by Isaac. Outside for Redick. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Now here is Augustine. And Vucevic throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so that's the end of the first half. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. Got a piece of it. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Ball with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. From 7. Ball no good. Orlando leading by 4. Fournier into the lane. Can't hit from in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Favors inside. Vucevic on him. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Pelicans have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Gordon, and it's James Ennison for Jonathan Isaac. New Orleans also making some changes. Hayes comes in for Derek Favors, and it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. 3-point lead. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
And Ball is terrific inside. Even when the D is on him, he just seems to have a lot of confidence in his ability to make shots.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Back to Fournier. He kicks to Bamba. 5 on the clock. Back to Fournier. They grab their own miss, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 2.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
And here is Okafor. Back to Ball. Softly drops in the floater. Ball's got 5 now.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low. Here's Fournier. Excellent D there from Okafor.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Jackson kicks the ball for the lead. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. So for the Magic, Ross is checked in for James Ennis. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. New Orleans also making some changes. Melly is checked in for Okafor. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Frank Jackson. That one drops for him.
This is an important ability for Mo Bamba to have, right? Score on the move. Put it on the deck. Make sure you take advantage of all that length on the drive.
Here's Hart. Back to Ball. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Augustine against Ball. 1:39 left in the third. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. Here's Augustine, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul for the Magic. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Carter-Williams, and it's Fultz in for Augustine. And a change for the Pelicans. Drew Holiday is checked in for Lonzo Ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Fultz. Tight defense on him. 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ross with the steal. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And the basket by Gordon.
How about the touch and the under-control nature of what Aaron Gordon is doing close to the cup? That's nice.
Hart the pass to Redick. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
The Pelicans have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And in college, Redick was an all-time leading scorer. Years later, he's still a top producer. Great shooting ability is really something you can bank on.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Favors comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Williamson subbed in for Nicolo Melli. Now here's Gordon. He's got 9. Fultz, no good. And New Orleans pushing it up now for the lead. He can't get it to go. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Magic lead by 1. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. This is out there for Orlando. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Redick against Fultz. To the inside. Left side, Gordon. Pass to Vucevic. Poke loose. Ross the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And the Magic making a change here. Fournier is checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Ball's checked in. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, at his size, does Jonathan Isaac move so well? The long strides in transition, wow.
Outside, Ball. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Well, you like to see Favors dive after setting the screen. He's mobile, he's agile, and in that instance, he was hostile.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ingram's running, and Holiday throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. New Orleans leading by 3. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Fultz. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Outside, Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Ball against Fournier. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Fultz against Williamson. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Up the live Orlando. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Vucevic against Ingram. On the wing, Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Favors. And it's sent back by Isaac. Fultz against Ball. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Fultz.
You've got to be in just flat-out awe of this young man's ability. What a great understanding of the magnitude of the moment.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Isaac trying to break free, and it's Gordon missing. The Pelicans have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Ball against Fultz. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Vucevic. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Holiday against Ross. Good!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And Orlando has possession. To tie it up. Buries the triple. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Well, when Markelle Fultz is hitting jump shots, look out. It gives energy to the entire team.
Here's a timeout from Stan Van Gundy. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sport. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, they're back, Ball and Redick. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle.
Using his strength to absorb the contact and his length to convert the basket. Ingram sure plays with some toughness.
Vucevic the pass to Gordon. Ross against Redick. Here's Vucevic. Ross trying to break loose. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Ross.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
Ingram kicks to Redick. Back to Ingram. And it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. Shot clock at 2. Magic shooting, one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. They now take the lead. And the Magic lead by 2.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
Back to Ingram. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. He feeds it to Favors. It's blocked.
Boy, his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A+ shot blocker for his size. This guy has main duties on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks. Boy, you talk about killer instinct from Terrence Ross. What a huge bucket.
Drew Holiday. He's checked in for New Orleans. That free throw good from Ross.
Well, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Here's Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Vucevic.
And Ball small size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
And he is unable to get the second one.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Takes a three. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his name is called.
Ball against Fultz. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. And Ingram is always ready to score in clutch situations. A guy you can depend on to give you his best.
Pass to Gordon. Moss with it. Dishes it to Vucevic. Another shot. It counts.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Ingram outside. For the 3. But they'll get another chance. Here's Holiday. Can't connect. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean,
The skyline of Orlando and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Magic moving the ball around. And it's Gordon missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here's Fultz. Vucevic trying to get open. That shot off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Brooks outside. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Pass to Winslow. Back to Brooks. Gordon with the defensive effort. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Morant against Fultz. And that one's good. Morant.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Fultz. Following the basket by John Morant. Fultz. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Morant against Fultz. It's rebounded by Memphis.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Morant passes to Winslow. Back to Morant. That shot missing. And Orlando the other way now. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Back to Gordon. And he banks in the layup.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Morant against Fultz. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Fournier. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brooks outside. Left side Jackson. Sheds over Fournier. Out to Morant. Takes the 3. No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Fultz, no good.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Memphis leading. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Orlando making some changes. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Bucket is good. Gordon's got 6. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. Here's Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Ross passes to Vucevic. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Ross kicks to Augustine. Isaac outside. Back to Augustine. Isaac outside. Orlando needs to get off a shot. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 2. And don't go away. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Jones. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Anderson, the bounce pass. Here's Jones, and the shot goes down. Jones has got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now here's Ennis. T right on him. Second shot opportunity. Carter Williams kicks to Ross. And here's Ennis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Ennis slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Cutteridge, the pass to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Ross finds Bamba. And here is Carter Williams. Now Ennis. Pass to Vucevic. Inside. Bamba. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and even though Bamba's going to have to add muscle, he's strong enough to power that one through the contact.
Orlando shooting their first foul shot of the game. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. On the free throw, no good.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Here's Valanciunas. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Outside Fournier. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Fournier's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
To the inside. Bamba. Got a hand on it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for Mohamed Bamba. Fultz, he's checked in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Memphis also making some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeAnthony Melton.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Left side Jackson. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Gordon's running. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 6 in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Valanciunas. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
Those are the plays where you see the strength of Valanciunas. The contact didn't bother him at all.
Augustine looking around. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gordon's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Magic. Brooks dishes to Morant. Back to Brooks. Down low. Jackson kicks to Morant. Memphis moving it around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Anderson's checked in. For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Fultz against Brooks. Fultz, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Augustine against Morant. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Fultz finds Augustine. The 3. Fultz, no good. Now here's Brooks. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Valanciunas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. Here's Augustine. And the rejection by Jackson. So that'll be it for the first. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see Jonas Valanciunas putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 7 rebounds. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Fultz with the ball. The pass to Vucevic. That one goes. Count it.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Morant passes to Jackson. Morant dishes to Jackson. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. Trailing by 5. Passes it to Fultz. Here's Isaac. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
To the left wing, clock at 6. And the rejection by Jackson. Memphis leading by 5. 90 seconds now into the second half. Jones kicks to Clark. From deep three-point range, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Fournier. And the rejection by Jackson.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Pass to Clark. Kicks it to Winslow. Back to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Outside Fournier. Stolen. Clark with it. Defended now by Fournier. Here's Clark. He's got 7. Fournier into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Fournier's got 8 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Outside, Jones. Pass to Gutteridge. Jones in the post. Carter Williams covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Clark. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Jones. He's got a clear path. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. To the inside, knocks it loose. Jackson kicks to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3. The Magic trail by 8. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Gutteridge. The dish to Winslow. There's the pass to Gutteridge. He kicks it to Clark. Passes it to Gutteridge. Over Gordon. Gutteridge can't get it to go.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Oh, Vucevic in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so Jones nails both of them. Augustine from outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Anderson is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Morant, and it's Melton in at the 2. Pass to Melton. Morant scanning the floor. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Asserting his will offensively. Valanciunas taking over.
And here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Here's Augustine. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. A 2-point game. Ball's knocked loose. Ross with the steal. And another fast break opportunity here for the Magic. Here we go. The feed to Bamba. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Melton. And he gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Fultz. He gets it in there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Melton passes to Morant. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Bamba. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a solid athlete at his size, Bamba isn't bashful at taking it to the rack and drawing the foul.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac comes in for DJ Augustine. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant against Fultz. Morant kicks to Brooks. To the middle, Valanciunas. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Morant outside. Pass to Valanciunas. The kick out to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Valanciunas. Shoots over Vucevic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks against Fultz. Drops in the layup for 2. Fultz has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
He is ambivalent to the pressure. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, Fultz is not afraid to step in and knock it down.
Inside and stolen by Gordon. And the jam by Ross.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Brooks outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A big shot maker in college, Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
Here's Fultz. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Magic lead by 2.
You've got to be in just flat-out awe of this young man's ability. What a great understanding of the magnitude of the moment.
Here's Morant. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jang, who's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Art comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks.
And Fultz is terrific at drawing contact, especially when he's going up to shoot.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. 3-point lead. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Isaac with the steal. Up top, Fultz. So the Magic win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum